right, President Biden and Democrats have a huge political problem on their hands. Vice President Kamala Harris, the VP's poll numbers are dropping like a rock, and there is concern Harris could doom Democrats in the midterms. Maybe it's because of moments like these.
Do you have plans to visit the border?
Not today.
We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
You're going to have to Xerox or photocopy your ID. People who live in rural communities who don't, there's no Kinko's, there's no Office Max.
So, Jesse, Republicans in California are really excited because she's going to go out and help Gavin Newsom with his recall, and they think it'll be really good for them.
Well, it might with Gavin, but anybody in a real swing district, they're not sending her. She's underwater in the Real Clear Politics average, and that is hard to do as a Democrat. And I looked at the trend line, and it really started to dip once Joe put her. Why are you laughing? You know they rig polls, Richard. Yes. She really started to plummet when Biden put her in charge of the border, and she flaked. Now, the Democrats knew she wasn't that politically talented. Remember when Joe tapped her? He didn't even get a bump. And then when she debated Pence, he mopped the floor with her. If it wasn't for the fly on his head, it would have been a perfect game. And then, you know, the rest is cackling and dodging, and now she's jealous of Jill because Jill's getting good press, and her staff doesn't even like her. So a VP is a huge asset, especially in a midterm. She's young, she can travel, her schedule's more flexible, and you deploy her very strategically. You're not really going to be able to deploy her where you want to deploy her because it could backfire, and that kind of goes to Joe. It tells you who Joe is as a politician to pick someone that bad as their number two.
Richard.
I guess. Look, here's the truth. When was the last time we did a segment, or like a whole segment about Mike Pence or
So he's not the vice president
No,
anymore.
but this is my point. Or Dick Cheney.
They're not
or Dan
they're not
Quayle,
in office
or
anymore.
H.W. Bush.
A lot of Cheney.
But
Don't try to change the subject. What about the current vice president?
I'm speaking as the vice president.
Yes,
would
as
say.
she would say. You're not
Exactly.
speaking out the topic.
I'm speaking. So, but my point here is I think the reason why she's getting such a harsh criticism is because she's the first woman to take this.
Come on.
You're better than that.
And on top of that,
You're better than that.
it's the facts.
That's fake.
That's not the fact. That's
fake
your opinion.
news.
And it's
Okay,
wrong.
and the media was so nice to Sarah Palin.
Yeah, so nice.
If you'll remember.
I will agree that the media wasn't nice to Sarah Palin because she was also a woman running for vice president, right? I'm not gonna mix apples and oranges. I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
Right, so
and I think
so
with that
the
being
liberal
said,
media is sexist against women?
no, I'm saying that they treated both Sarah Palin
But
as
they
well as
treat
Kamala
Jill fine,
Harris
so.
unfairly when they were candidates and when they're now that she's the vice president. I think also that it's very early in the vice president's term and it's very, very early in the president's term. She hasn't been on the campaign trail yet. She hasn't started campaigning. What she has been doing is raising money for the party, and she's doing that very effectively. So she's doing part of her job effectively. And I think we have to wait to see what happens here.
Greg.
Yeah, you know, I don't think Joe picked her. That's the first part. It was somebody else picked her. It was definitely the deal that he had to make. The Dems thought they actually drafted a capable backup quarterback in her, but they got an erratic place kicker who whiffs almost all the kicks. And you got to be honest. I mean, she is just not. I'm defending her on this. She's not into it. She didn't like it. I know. I've been there.
You can see it?
Yeah, I can
Right
see it.
now?
I can see it. The anxiousness, the nervous laughter, the exhaustion. I remember I was a tech writer briefly in Silicon Valley, freelancing. It was so over my head. I'd show up and just nod and smile and just talk in vagaries and generalities. Exactly what she did. I thought that her flaws could be remedied, her nervous giggle, her sense of exhaustion. It always gave the impression that she was a lightweight and that she's the wrong person for the wrong job. But it hasn't changed. And what made it worse is even the root cause term paper that they assigned her.
Oh, yeah.
It felt like it was an assignment that I did in grade school on Ulysses S. Grant, where I went home and rewrote the Encyclopedia Britannica. Everything that was in her thing could have been cobbled together from Wikipedia. She didn't have to actually go there. Nothing in that make-work term paper assigned to her came across as anything, innovative or fresh. It was just, kind of embarrassing. So I think that they're going to have to make a decision soon. One upside to her is that right now she's created a bar so low that anytime she does something halfway decent will be considered a success in the media. They want to root for her. There is nobody's being sexist towards her. They want her to succeed. So if she just does something tiny that's right, they'll be all over her.
So, Shannon, if you look at the polling, actually, women aren't so fond of the vice president, regardless of political party.
Yeah, and do you remember during the primaries and during the campaign, we got a memo that came out from a number of large women's groups that said, we're watching you. And if you make any criticism of her, we're going to know that you're sexist. You guys remember that memo? It was several pages
Large
long.
women, just large women.
Large group.
Large women's groups. Got it. I
Yeah,
wanted to clarify
not
for
large
the
women.
audience.
Large groups of women. Representing women, but said you can't talk about her because if you do, it's going to be sexist and it's going to be bad. But I don't know that anybody should be surprised that the American people haven't warmed to her. She dropped out of the primaries in single digits. She wasn't able to fundraise at that point. So it wasn't like there was an overwhelming thirst for her during the primaries, and she's going to have to find a way to connect. But they're giving her some of the toughest assignments, and there is grumbling around Washington among her staff and people who feel like she's getting the crappy assignments.
She gave a single digit to her staff.
Listen,
Allegedly.
I can neither confirm
But you
nor
have to
deny.
say this. For 240 years, we've had women in this country. For the first time, we've elected women to vice president. I'm proud to see Kamala Harris there, and I want to see her do the best job possible.
Great. Well,
because we should have a woman in the Oval Office.
Well, she's doing a very bad job now, so maybe she can
I
improve.
disagree with that.
Fan Mail Friday is up next.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.